There we go, George. It's on its way. Over the last couple of weeks, we've been slowly chipping away, installing a heap of products. Everything's pretty much installed, bar a few things just have to be finished off, but we've just been a bit held up with the electrician, giving me a hand to get it done. Unfortunately, mate's rates, mate's schedule, and he's been snowed under at work. So we haven't got all the wiring done, but we've got just enough. The jacking plate hooked up to the positive and negative, and then onto the controller, so up, down, and power on the top there. So we can use the jacking plate. Battery terminals are hooked up, ready to go, so we can test run the boat, but everything else is not working at this stage. Most of the wires are run. Just got to run the wires for the roof. We are good to go. So as soon as it gets back from, this is its first long drive. Trailer's registered. I'll give you a look at that in a sec. Should be ready. I've got a couple of bolts in there to hold it steady. That's not bouncing around. Just got the steering taped up on the top there. That shouldn't go anywhere. Ready to go in a towel. That's ready. First long drive for the trailer, so very exciting. I had to follow the Cruise Master video and adjust all the wheels, get all the wheel alignment done. George is just quickly putting some acid on the, we attached a roller last night, a bit of 10mm plate, roller, stainless steel pin, ready to go. Winch is done. This is the wiring we did last night, so that's the winch cable. So here we go, just give you guys a quick look at what Christian and I did last night. We got our trailer plug hooked on, so that's multi-core wire. Christian let me do that, so teaching me some new skills. I've done a little bit of wiring in my time, but not that much, so it's good to learn new skills off him. We've got, that's an Anderson plug, so that runs power to the winch. It's going to run the power to the deck wash, the washdown system, and run power to, we got one more thing that runs power to, can't remember. Anyway, that's that's our Anderson plug. Give you guys a look at here. So we got our winch going in. Oh, that's right, runs power to the brake compressor, so brake actuator. Open this up. We just got a few bits and bobs stored in there at the moment. We've got our handle, and then up in here, so it's run all your power, so it all goes to the same solenoid. We still have to rig this up because we're going to do a couple of little switches, but we'll finish that when it gets back. Everything's working on the trailer. I'm going to change these straps over and send it.
The price of fuel here in North Queensland is $1.65.
That's good.
Which I think is really good.
It's been way higher.
He could be paying $2.05.
Right, you're going to hand it up.
Putting fuel in a boat that doesn't have an engine on it yet.
First time filling it up.
So you don't want the $1.89 one?
Nah, give us the $1.65. I'm broke.
Really?
Oh, just got fuel everywhere.
See how she flows.
There we go. There we go, 100 litres. Can't even afford that, but I've got to, I've got to run it. Broke as they come. Broke as I've ever been in my life. Righto, so we just dropped the boat off at Mercury Motor Marine. Here we go. We've got the boys from Ullrich. Yeah, I'm Tim.
I'm Tony.
Nice to meet you,
How are
Tony.
you,
Aaron.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
First sighting of it looks fantastic, eh?
Love it?
Yeah, I do.
I can't wait till it's all cleaned up. It looks, for me and George, it looks very rough at the moment. We've got everything. We're just going to do a bit of an unboxing of the motor inside the shop here. So, nah, just wait. Just gonna pop the box open. You guys are gonna see it.
Mercury, so we know it's black. I don't know.
Andre is bringing it out.
Last time we visited, we seen it inside the shop in the box.
Yeah, we did.
And we were pretty excited then. Holy moly, bud.
You do all the talking, George.
I'm going to do the talking because I'm going to be doing the driving. Probably swing it over.
Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that.
Wow. Andre, unveil it. Big present, mate. Unveil it, mate. Oh my God. Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
How do you reckon it'll look, Andre? Oh, Georgie.
Slick, mate. That's
Georgie loves it.
It's going to be rank.
Look at that. Isn't she beautiful?
Beast, eh?
Oh
Most expensive thing I've ever bought.
Oh my God.
Thanks, Mum, for the money.
Good job, mate.
That's beautiful.
10 grams in there, bud.
Do you have alligator clips with the Anderson plug?
I'm driving, eh? No hands down, bud. Bus, full throttle. Oh no, ease it in there slowly.
Look at that. First day we picked up the engine from Motor Marine. It's been bolted on. We're just about to go test some props. So I'll film a little bit of it, but it won't be the final film of it on water. So you'll probably only see a bit of speeds, some economy or whatnot.
Speed, all we're getting.
That's all we're testing is speed and revs. So, and then the final test, because nothing really is working apart from the jacking plate and the motor, so and the steering. So everything else is going to be on the water test when we finally finish. It's turned off.
Can you turn it on so I can just have a quick look?
That's perfect.
No, it's fucking high. No, she's perfect.
Oh, that's what I just said. It only goes up. They've put a limiter on it so it doesn't bust the
Yeah.
valves off. We've got everything's in that front hatch if you haven't found it yet, Sam.
Yeah.
We've got Sam from Motor Marine.
Yeah.
Legend. He's helping us out today. Do you need anything else? You're going to strap that down, are you? You can strap it to a step if you want. We're just, because we don't have it hooked up to the car, we've just had to hook up the battery to allow us to use the winch. We don't have our quick release system on yet. It's on its way.
Yeah, well you can help him unhook it.
Here you go. We got the remote as part of the Sam Allen winch. We'll take that with us. And then there's, see these buttons here? That does your,
That's up there, yep.
yeah, bungs are in. Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going, Bretto. Keep going, Bretto.
That'll be enough.
Righto!
Right, I start her up, Sam. Plenty of room. A little bit of room. Look at that. That's good. Righto, let me go sort this out. How deep are you in the water? Oh, still heaps, way. Oh, hang on, I'll turn this on. Here we go. And August, please. Did that work out all right?
Sam, yeah, perfect.
Beautiful. I just used the remote. How good was that? Didn't have to use the front steps at all. Thanks, Bretto.
In reverse to go off.
In reverse and we'll wait.
You have to give him a bit of a shunt. You want me to do it? Don't be frightened, Sam. We've got plenty of water there. Pretty hot while I'm going. Yeah, you got to put them scuppers on the back. Stick on one.
Yeah.
Sam Allen one. Boom. Done.
Yeah.
Sorted.
Look at that. Bit of swarf. Let's not chuck that in the water. Here we go. Here we go. All right.
It's going to ease into this, boys. Like the plastic, I like how you ease it up, ease it into it. You're going to feel the hull. You need to feel what the hull's going to do. Yeah.
How's the steering? Is it all right? It hasn't got the power assist on it.
No, it feels good.
Yeah.
In all the way in when you swing the plane. Yeah,
All the way down.
yeah, that's good. We can stay at that.
Beautiful sounders, transparent sounders. They've only just bought them out this year, actually.
Invisible one.
So we just tested 18 in, 18.
18.
And we got 5,800,
Yeah, got 5,800 at 50 mile an hour.
50 mile an hour. So I've just changed it over to kilometres an hour on the screen. And we've got 17 on there now. So we're just going to do another quick run. See how we go.
We need to get optimum $6 grand.
Exactly.
Is that safe, like $6 grand safe, or are we able to push it to 6.1, 6.2?
Yeah, you can go to 6.1, max 6.2, max. Like, wouldn't want to go over 6.2.
Yeah. So where are you going to be happy at, Sam? If
About
we hit
6, I'd say.
if we hit 6, you're going to be happy with that.
Yeah.
Being a young fella and wanting to go really, really fast.
I never want to go fast. Just fuel conservative mode we're looking for here, Sam. What do you reckon, George?
It's a slowpoke.
Slowpoke.
Nah, it's pretty impressive.
Very happy.
Love the sound of it.
So, Rihanna, what do we go with, Sam?
Yeah. Maximum RPM was 62, which is absolutely perfect. It's a light load. So only 100 litres of fuel in the tank and did about 82 kilometres per hour.
There you go. So we ended up going with the 14.5 and the 17. So we only tried.
Inertia is a beautiful prop, big diameter.
There you go.
Good all-round prop, good on fuel.
Very happy.
Very happy.
Yeah. And the jack and plate worked well.
It certainly did. Had the ability to lift up, at your fingertips, and good results.
Perfect. Sam's happy.
Sam.
Sam loves it.
Can't wait to water test the next one with you, Sam.
There you go. No, I'm very happy with that. Very happy. So 82k an hour. Be interesting to see what it does in the salt when we've got everything else hooked up. Righto guys, it's been a bit since we've done our last update, but we're just slowly plodding through this, doing all the installs. I'll just give you a look at what I've done so far. The electrician's coming tomorrow and hopefully we can smash out all the electrical work in the next 2 days and then that should all be finished up. So give you guys a look. I polished up the stainless steel tank that me and Alan built up in Cairns a little while ago, so a very long while ago, and I've plumbed that into our filler. So I got our filler and our breather from our part from Sam Allen there, little fuel filler, and then our Sam Allen pump. Let me just brighten that up. Sam Allen pump, TMC, 16 litres, 16.3 litres a minute pump. I just got to get a hose clamp for that. That's the pickup, goes in that side. And then we've got the same pipe, 15mm pipe, running out the other side into our flush mount hose fitting that Sam Allen supplied as well. Stainless steel. So all it is, it comes with the fittings and then you just go and buy the hose and your hose clips. So I've also got our breather in the 15mm tube as well. And then our filler, I've got the same tubing as our filler on our fuel tank. So that's all done, all hooked up, just got to wire the pump and she is ready to go. I've just got a little cheap ratchet strap over the top and that stainless steel is sitting on a bit of cheap marine floor decking that I picked up off eBay. I've got 3 sheets of it to do little bits and pieces. Same colour as the stuff that's going to be going on my floor from Evertread. So yeah, put a little bit under there as well, seeing as it's a lot of money to do the Evertread that George is paying for. I just picked up a couple of sheets to do inside so it matches the outside, looks just as smick, highlights just how much work's gone into all this as well. I think it makes it look really smick and can use it as a bed if I need to. So there we go, I made some templates for them and just cut them out with a Stanley knife. Put them in. There's our battery from Bainbridge, 36-volt battery. I've run all the wires to the car stack. I've run all the wires for all our lights underneath our gunnels. I've run all the wires for the roof. As you can see, when the motor was fitted the other day, they've run all the wires through there as well. So everything is gone through there. Look at that. Lucky we went really deep on this electrical tray because she is jam-packed full. So Christian and I got a massive job ahead of us cleaning all this up. I've just got to mount the Mercury thing. Mercury supply you with a panel, that board at the back there, and this little module here as well. So I've got to mount them to this sheet that's going on the front of the console there, and I'm also going to put some of that cheaper foam decking on top of that as well. So I just got to mount it, screw through, grind the screws off so it's all pre-fitted, and then I'll get that done. This afternoon's job, I want to talk you through a product from Sam Allen. It's their new quick fit plumbing for their deck wash system. Comes with, this is the blue hose. I've got the deck wash. It comes with all the fittings as well. Yeah, just ring them up, ask them about it. Because Dave looked after everything that was coming with the order. Not sure whether you have to order it separately or just let them know what's going on and they should be able to supply it for you. But apparently all the boat companies at the moment are switching to this, just how quick and easy it is. So this is the first time doing it. We're going to see how quick and easy it is. Dave's told me it is very, very fast, very, very easy, no mess, no sticker flex or anything like that. So here we go. This one doesn't have to be wired in. This is our hand wash system that you drill a couple of holes for in your gunnel. and you push it in and the water comes out on the other side. So as long as your deck wash is on the console, this doesn't need to be wide. It's a pressure switch. So I'll give you guys a look inside at what we're doing. Here we go. So this is our deck wash that we've installed. Still has to be wide. We've got our little filter on there that comes with the SureFlow deck wash. I've already plumbed it down to our pickup with using that 15mm tube. And then this is our fitting that goes on. This is our fitting that goes on this side of the deck wash pump. And then we've got this fitting here, little elbow, and that gets screwed into our flush mount. That gets screwed into our flush mount. So boom. And then this T-piece is going to go here. So, and then what we're going to do is run one T-piece around to the other side of this. So I'll give you guys a look underneath, and then the other one runs into the flush mount system. So brighten that up. So I've already got that one ready to go on the back side of our button. This has to come out. This one's going to get Sikaflexed in after the wrap's gone on the boat. We're going to come up with a couple of elbows, 90-degree elbows, to go from boom, boom, boom around and then onto this side. So as easy as that. It's got the arrows on top of the this pump here, so you know which way the water's flowing when you push the button. So let's give this a crack. So it's going to be a bit hard to film, but we'll measure this up. So we'll get this, and we've got our little pipe cutter as well. And then let's see if we can do this. So first of all, I'm just going to get a piece out, and we're going to measure to where we want the split. So probably about halfway in the middle. So we'll just cut off a length of that. About that far, using our pipe cutter. Boom. Make sure all the edges are sweet. And then all we're going to do to fit this is how quick and easy it is that just gets pushed straight into there. And that's locked, no Sikaflex required, bang, bang, bang. That's how easy it is. So, and then we'll go straight onto our splitter on the other side. We'll push that in, and look at that, that's locked as well. So make sure you've got all these, and you can swivel it around, but once that's in, that's in. So that one's in on that side. Now all we've got to do is cut the right length for this hose here. That swivels around as well, so very easy. And then the other one, bang, around to our hand wash. So I'm going to quickly measure up and cut them, and I'll give you guys a look at the final result. There it is. That took all of about 5 minutes. Bang, bang, bang. Look at that. So we've got our little T-piece there, our Y-piece, splits it off. We've got our first one going in there that'll turn on when we've got the deck wash on, and we've got the hose fitted in our little fitting right there. And then this runs around onto our pressure switch for our hand wash button. So give you guys a look underneath there. Excuse all the wires. There's a lot of split tubing to go. So yeah, that took less than 5 minutes, even quicker. It was like a minute, just measuring, cutting your tubes. Here we are over at Significant Signs new shop, and we're just laminating. Is that what it is? Laminating?
Yeah.
Laminating the wraps, laminating the stickers for the wrap and for the trailers. So Brownie did a great job last night, finished up at 2 o'clock in the morning. He got it all printed, and they've got a brand new $20,000 machine. We had a little issue on the first one, but I think they've got it sorted. It seems to be going through all right. This is their, if it looks a bit rough around here, it's because they got the new shop's not quite opened up yet. Tell us what's going on, Ron.
Yeah, it's just cast over laminate on cast media print vinyl. It just seals it all up, protects it, and makes it look so much better with the gloss. So this is just a heat assist machine, so it heats the vinyl and over laminate as it goes on. Yeah, just much better finish than the old style what we used to.
I'm very excited to see this on the boat. Looking pretty good on the back here.
Still early days, still learning the whole process. Used to the old easy tape for 20 odd years, and now we've gone to this one because we've got a bit more room in the new shop, so make things quicker and better.
the whole wrap on the side just before it goes through. You can see all the logos and that.
Oh yeah, was that just a test print, was
Yeah,
it?
you always do a couple of test prints to pick up anything in the print process.
So you've got the test print of the sides, which obviously you've got relief to allow for movement. Then you've got your rod lock-up covers, trailer stickers, and your sponsor trailer stickers as well.
There you go. That one went beautifully.
I know, that's how it should go.
That's
And that's slow because we're still wondering, how things are going. So
Yeah.
put it through slow so we keep an eye on it. But they ran dead straight, which is the main concern
Yep.
with them, is make sure they run straight. And
What are you doing in your new shop, Brownie? Tinting, mainly tinting.
no, 50-50 sides and tinning.
There you go.
Yeah,
So-
50-50, a lot more room, but Rhino can be doing signings while I'm tinning and vice versa. So before it was either one or the other at the same time.
Yeah.
So all good now. We've got probably 4 or 5 times more work area and a big office and good car park outside
Yeah.
and highway frontage.
There you go. If you're passing through Ingham, they've got a brand new shop on the highway. You'll see them. They were going to put some. I think they'll put some good signs up front, so you should be able to see them as you drive past. But
Yeah, we're across from Macca's.
yeah, there you go. Have Macca's come over and get the car tinted. Yeah, big thanks to Brownie for jumping on. He was one of the first people to jump on and say that he was going to help us out with wrapping it. So yeah, it's going to tidy the boat up. I'm very excited to get it on. It's been a long time coming. Definitely show you the putting on process in the next couple of days. Back into some late nights. We're just laying some Evertread. I want to say 2 big thank yous for the Evertread. First one's to George. George said from the beginning that he was going to look after the Evertread, and he's come through. He's got his logo going in the cast deck, something that I couldn't afford. So I want to say a massive thanks to George for going ahead and doing that. It really finishes off the boats really well. George has had a good relationship with the guys down at Fibre Finish there. So big thanks to George. And the second one is to Fibre Finish. But right at the end there, when George put in his order, they rung up and upgraded us from the 6mm to the 9mm just off their own back. So big thanks to Fibre Finish for helping us out with that as well. So here we go, just give you guys a look. This is the 9mm Evertread that's going down on all the gunnels. I've chosen the light colour. It's the same colour that I had on my skiff. Like, it gets dirty a little bit quick, but I like the lighter colour rather than the dark colour. George,
Keep it clean.
yeah, George said, yeah, on the road there, that's one thing I'm really good at, is keeping stuff clean. So big thanks to George. Thanks, mate. George just lay that down, gave him a quick hand, and this is how he likes to do it. So when he gets it back, if you're not getting them to do it, all he does is lays down all the pieces on wherever they're going, and then tapes them all so that he makes sure he's got all the gaps all the same width or as close as you can get it. Tapes them all, and then he's going to give us a quick demonstration of what he does to make sure they go down perfect.
We start from the back, tape it forward, right? The reason why we put a lot of tape forward as we're going forward, you pull the back one off. This is just what I've worked out, and it seems to work pretty easily. So you bend the Evertread over like that, you put a light cut right there, separate it from the, peel that off. That. And because it's already still taped down, maintaining its own line, it's just a matter of pushing it down. I like to start from the centre and just keep an eye on your line, because you can move it slightly. There's not a lot of give in this 9mm. Right, centre's down. And that's just push it out. I've laid quite a few now, haven't had any dramas, so it works well for me. That one's down. All tape off that one. Alright, it hasn't moved, can't move. Let's get rid of that bit of tape. Okay. Peel it back till you find that cut. Pull it off, and same thing. Just be mindful of your line. Rub your hand up the middle, like that, and there she is. First piece laid.
There you
Takes
go.
longer to tape it to the gunnel than it does to peel it off and stick it down. And I have found, look, nobody's perfect. You can get a air bubble if you're not pushing it out evenly. And my little trick, the knife with the grain's running that way, just put a little cut with the grain and push it out, and every time it pushes the air out.
Very happy to be getting the 9mm put on the boat. The whole boat has been beefed up from the very beginning, trailer, motor, suspension, everything. So very happy. So we've not only we got everything beefed up, even our overtread's beefed up. So we've finished with the gunnels, we've got the cast deck on, and we've got the steps on. That's about it. Just waiting on Christian to finish up some wiring. Then we'll tidy up the wiring up in here. And we're good to lay the rest of the floor. And the pod. Pod's got some nice Evertread logos going on it as well, but look at that cast deck, unbelievable. So big thanks to George for doing that. Probably could have gone a little bit thinner up the gap there, but no, I think we did all right. Kind of matches the bigger gaps on the doors, so. Back with the father and son team, very exciting day. We're chucking the wrap on, so they've just got some wax and grease remover one side of the boat. Righto, so the boys are just finishing up on the wrap. Just got a couple more jobs around our little anchor and drainage spots that they're going to fix up tomorrow, but they've done an incredible job. It fully transformed the boat. Now all the black motor, the wheels, the roof, everything's come together. I'm extremely happy with it. So, what do you reckon, Ryan?
Look schmick. Love it.
How good does that look? Oh, man. Love it.
Definitely looks a lot meaner, eh?
Love it. Normally go with different tones to this, more inviting tones, but this is a very aggressive, mean looking boat, but I'm still a good guy, so if you see it on the side of the road, come say g'day. Oh man, I'm stoked, so stoked. Looks unbelievable. Here we are. The day has finally arrived where the water test is going to happen. Running off 1 hour's sleep. The other boys not much more.
1:30. Too long for this old fella.
1:30. I got into bed at 5. I think Stubby got in at 3:30. So not a lot of sleep. We're still not 100% finished, but it's time. The weather gods gave us a window and we're getting out there. One window.
How good is it?
One window. Just as a quick thank you, I want to say a massive thanks to my major sponsor who's been on board with me for a long time. That's Daiwa. Great company. They look after me, and I don't care if you're Shimano, Daiwa fan, I don't care what you use, but Daiwa is a great company. They've been looking after me for years, and I told them about what was going on, and they said we'd love to jump on board to get the name on the side of the wrap. And as a big thank you to George, because I've got no money value I can offer him. I've poured it all into the boat, it's all gone. So Daiwa were more than happy. They just straight out just went, yep, you name it, whatever you want to send it. So I got George and his family, a big thank you between me and Daiwa. Some reels for his kids and for George. He went through and picked out his favourite reel. And yeah, so there you go. There's a box of reels. And we've got not only that, because I don't want to leave you without anything, we got some rods as well to go with them. So we'll set them up for the kids. We'll get them on camera a bit later when they finish school.
We'll definitely get the kids on the boat, mate, eh?
So yeah, big thanks, George.
And Chrissy, she wants to.
I know you gave me a boat and I gave you a couple of rods and reels, but hopefully we can go out there and use them.
You gave me the experience.
Yeah. Oh, Georgie. Yeah, let's get it on the water, George.
I've got to say a big thank you to all the Timmy's fans out there following him and giving me a bit of a plug too, eh?
Yeah, right.
Keep it up.
There you go. He said that I've just uploaded the first video. It's 2 days after I've uploaded the first video, and he's overwhelmed with the response that's come through on the comments and stuff. So keep it up, guys. Massive thanks. We got to run down, spend a lot of money putting some fuel in it. Here's George's wife, Chrissy. Oh, who's that, Mills? Good girl. Get in. Come on, Chrissy. You're part of the film. Who is it, Mills? Yeah. Who is it?
Just go to sunlight. So we all love you, Chrissy.
Come on, Chrissy. Come inside. It's not going to hurt you.
Yes, it is.
I've got a present for you. Come in.
Come in.
Come on, Chrissy. I've got a present for you. Big thanks from me and Daiwa for putting up with George's late nights and being away. I've got reels and rods for the kids and you guys. Yeah, so.
Yeah, get away.
There you go, guys.
Thank you.
Aussie legends on camera. Chrissy's been amazing throughout the whole build. All the washing, 1,000 meals.
Meals galore.
Meals galore. They must spend an absolute fortune on food because, yeah,
We love you.
there you go. Thanks very much, Chrissy.
No problem.
Oh, beautiful, George. Beautiful. It all ties in nicely with that black too, eh?
Give you a quick look at the ladder. Down.
I love it. Love it, the whole thing. Righto, here we go. We made it to the ramp. We've got a couple. We got old boy Ronnie. He's here, drops into the shed every Tuesday. Stubby, George, Bretto, legend. He's been here helping me out fishing for the last couple of months. Look at him, he's keen. He's going to drop it in while I do some filming. George is on the wheel. We have let the winch off. Just click that over on the catch so George will drive it up and off as soon as we get some tension on it. But I'm going to get on the camera and hopefully get some shots. So here we go, guys. First time in the, well, actually second time. First time in the salt. You ready to go, George? Systems checks? We out, turn on the instruments. Here we go, guys. Sorry, I just mucked up with that film in there. That was on slow-mo and no audio. Here we go. Beautiful.
Yeah, big shout out to Simrad. Thanks guys for hooking Timmy up, and thanks Simrad for hooking me up. Love your product, and look forward to using it in the future.
Here we go. Here we go, this one. Mercury gauge. Set. Remind me later.
Yeah, we've got the Mercury vessel view.
Here we go, guys. We have charts. And we've got bottom. This is medium chirp. That must be 1 kilowatt transducer. And then we should medium. Ah, let's look how clear that thing is.
Hey, he made it home. Billy Dog, we going fishing?
What you doing, Gil? What you doing?
Get out there and play around with a few settings, see where the hole's going to ride, where she's comfortable at, and yeah.
Do some filming later on. Come on, Mills. Get out. How's the steering? Is it good? Yeah. Put these ones behind.
No problems whatsoever.
Really? What is it? Who is it? Who is it? Yeah, who is it, Mills? Yeah, good girl. Good girl, look. First trip out. Just sunbaking. That's all right, Mills. It's all right. Come here. Come here. Come here. It's all right. That's enough. Yeah, it's mum and baby. Yeah, right next to it.
Let her do a thing, eh? Beautiful. Nature.
We didn't see it. We just come straight up on it.
Wasn't moving, thought it was a log.
Yeah?
Right, I've got to say something here, bud.
Yeah.
I said to you in the still that I would never build a boat like this again.
Yeah.
But after seriously, I'm not even 5 minutes on the ocean. Is there anyone out there that wants something similar to what this is? We're all over it. What a cracker. I've built a lot of hulls. Hubby and me, we've built a lot of hulls together. And I can honestly say this handcuff 15 degrees is the tightest hull I've been in. The tightest one. I've built a lot of them. Spin around, show him there's one right next door to us.
There it is. Brenna, how does it look? Really? Yeah? I'll have to swap soon. Yeah. How does it go with the extra horsepower?
Unbelievable, mate. You're not going to want it, but it's there if you need it.
What do you mean not going to want it? That's insane.
It is
It just sits so good at speed.
But, we'll just get it up on the plane and we'll watch it, have a look at the sounder. Hey, follow you. Where are we going? You know how to mark spots when you're flying?
Yeah.
Then I see that. I clicked through your brain.
Stuck there.
That looks good, doesn't it?
Let them do some runs.
Oh yeah, we'll just sit on a constant speed and then he's gonna do whatever George does.
I did it that way by turning it off. Maybe I turned it too much.
What a day. What do you reckon, Dion?
Oh, mate,
You like it?
I'm impressed.
Yeah?
I'm impressed.
Good boat?
Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate. Oh, look, they're already into it. The boys.
We found
How's the cast deck, Georgie?
down out here,
Unreal,
but
mate.
in 14 metres
These
out
old
wide.
bandy legs, they go alright.
Just headed out to Norris Bay, Palm Island. For, stopped off to do some drone footage and see how we go. Freaking unbelievable ride over. Everyone's pretty impressed. I'm stoked. Can't wait to take it out on adventures. Hey?
Feels the locals have tents
Millie,
stuck up on the island there.
come on, get up there. Come on, up. On that boat. Come on, up. Good girl.
About 14 metres.
Good girl.
It's about this far.
She knows where to go. Look at her.
That's that time.
Good girl, Mills. Good girl. Good girl,
Here
Millie.
it's just all sand at the moment.
Well, we just pulled up. Bit of a sand K. Raced out to the reef. Parked her up, dropped the anchor. Big thanks to Savwedge. Look at that. Gonna grab some photos, fly the drone. First trip out, we got the most primo weather. Had to work hard to get it though.
The weather gods came in for turtle.
What are we having? What are you eating, Dion? Prawn wrap. Look at him.
Right, boy. Brett the man.
Brad the man.
Beautiful.
Right here, look.
Look at him.
The old tiger prawns and all
Primo.
that.
Righto.
Primo.
Regan doesn't like them. Billy. Billy, what are you doing?